Heads up, I recorded most of this before the Universal Champion was crowned. So in the video clips, you're gonna see Seth with the, Universal title I made in the game really quick. And I didn't expect my man KO, Kevin Owens, to win it. So you're gonna see Seth wearing it in these clips, and I'm still in shock that Kevin is the Universal Champion. So that's awesome. We live in a world where Kevin Owens is champion and Shinsuke Nakamura is NXT champion. Wow. How's it going, guys? I'm Sabotage Steve, and this is The Lowdown. Today's topic: is Seth Rollins too dangerous for WWE? After the events of SummerSlam, Bret Hart, in an interview with WrestleZone, has said, "I take no great pleasure in saying, 'I told you so.' But if you're a professional wrestler and you keep hurting opponents and or yourself, clearly you're doing it wrong. I wrestled a very realistic and physical style, and not once in 23 years did I ever hurt one opponent, ever. Seth Rollins needs to improve his technique and become the safest wrestler in the business. I have great respect for Seth. I believe he'll improve and hopefully stop hurting the talent before someone gets killed." We all know that Bret Hart was injured by Goldberg in WCW, which pretty much ended his career. So, I think he knows what he's talking about. So, it starts off in July of 2015, the string of incidents with John Cena. So, John Cena suffers a broken nose on Raw of July 2015. Rollins accidentally broke John Cena's nose during a match on Raw, catching Cena with a signature knee to the face, a regular Rollins move. Seth must have either had his knees too high up or hit with a stronger force than regularly. Whatever it was, it shattered Cena's nose and he was out for a bit. The next up is Sting. Sting had a neck injury at Night of Champions, which forced him into retirement. This was in September of 2015 at Night of Champions. Later, the same year after John Cena at Night of Champions, Rollins faced Sting in what would end up being Sting's final match for WWE. Sting lost the feeling in his lower half of his body after taking another buckle bomb, which is a power bomb that sends the opponent into the turnbuckle. This is what caused spinal stenosis. He was able to finish the match, but Rollins came under fire at the time for his involvement with the injury, though Sting himself called it a freak accident. So unfortunately, because of this injury, Sting had to retire. It's just so much potential in the Stinger gone. Well, again, another accident where Seth injures himself. It was a match against Kane in a show at Dublin, Ireland, performing a routine sunset flip. He landed poorly and tore his ACL, MCL, and meniscus. I can't begin to tell you what any of that is, but he hurt his leg pretty bad and he was on the shelf for 6 months. And lastly, the one that really caused all of this stir up, whether or not Seth is dangerous or not, was against Finn Balor at SummerSlam 2016. Seth performed, guess what? Another buckle bomb onto the barrier. Balor's arm hit the barrier at an angle that dislocated his shoulder. Finn, being the badass he is, pulled his arm and popped his shoulder back into place, and went on to win and become the first WWE Universal Champion. He was forced to vacate the title the very next day on Raw because the incident unfortunately caused Balor to suffer from a torn labrum, and he will be out for up to 6 months. Now, with all that information, do you think Seth Rollins is too dangerous for the WWE? Do you think he needs to change up his style, clean up his act, if you will? Or do you think these are all really freak accidents and that Seth is a great worker in the ring? Now, don't get me wrong, I love Seth in the ring. He's probably one of my top 5 on the main roster right now. He's fantastic, he's great on the mic, and he's great in-work talent. But, I don't know, maybe he needs to change some things up. I personally think that the turnbuckle powerbomb, the buckle bomb, needs to go. I think that's just looking for trouble. That's my personal opinion. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you liked about it in the comments, and if there's anything I can do to improve or what you didn't like, also let me know. I plan on making more wrestling videos in the future, so if this is something you're interested in, please let me know. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.